Agile coaching myth number 4. It takes a long time to see results in or from Agile coaching. Well, it can do. I have talked about patience in Agile coaching and the need for it, particularly as you scale up an organisation and as you move up the hierarchies within organisations. Things take longer. They just do. Okay. But not always, and not everything. Some of the experiments that I've been involved in have run for many years. Okay, we've got a hypothesis about how to change a part of the organisation, and we need to build pilots, and we need to do this, and it takes a long time. But some of the most impactful coaching sessions have been incredibly short. And not only has the coaching session been short, but the implementation of the action by the coachee has been an almost immediate, with the benefits coming along quickly. Okay. This is because lots of Agile coaching is about intervention at an organisational level. Okay. It's about change. It's about the hearts and minds work. It's about consistent and frequent communication. Okay. That takes a lot of time. It's working with people to slowly help them see a need for change and develop a desire for change in the way that works for them. Okay? That takes time. So yes, that does take a long time. But as I said, some of it happens in a moment. Because inside all of that, you're going to be talking to people. You're going to be having coaching conversations. And sometimes in those coaching conversations, people have breakthroughs. Working with a team, it may be that they recognise a skill that they discarded before, a technique that they said, that's not for me, is for them, is going to help them solve it. And bang, they're off at the races again. You know, they recognise that opportunity. You don't know. And this, I think, is one of the great and very varied and interesting parts of Agile coaches, and one of the real frustrations is you don't know. You don't know when that conversation is going to come. You don't know what question is going to spark it. You don't know. It's great fun. It really is. It's immense satisfaction to ask a question of somebody and see them stop. And you can see something happen. The light bulb goes off. And they may not even talk to you. They may just stand up and walk away and do something. Okay. I've had it in the past working with leaders where one leader, 15 minutes into a 45-minute conversation, he just said, the most important thing I can do is send this email. So, okay, when? Now. So he did. That email was completely changing the direction of the product. So by sending one email to everybody, it was to say, pretty much everybody come here. Days before COVID, when we were all in offices together, he called an all-hands meeting of all of his developers, all of his products, development team entirely, a couple of hundred people, and said, we need to change direction. He'd had an epiphany as part of the coaching session that he got fixated on the wrong thing. And that meant they were building the wrong thing. So he called everybody together. He was very honest. He was very open. And he explained how they got there and what they were going to do. Did that take a long time? No. No, it didn't. Actually, and interestingly, a lot of the people in that all-hands meeting completely agreed with him because they'd been saying it. It just took him to have that realization himself. Coaching can be incredibly fast, incredibly impactful in a short period of time. It can take a long time. It depends. It's that horrible consultant answer, it depends. It really does, because sometimes they're going to have a realization, they're going to have an insight, and it's going to sit in the back of their mind, and it's going to just meander around and eventually come back out. Sometimes they won't even know it's in there. It will drop into their subconscious and wander off and come back later. Sometimes though, you know what? It's so immediate, it's so urgent, it's so clearly the thing that they need to do next that they walk out of that door and they do it. So, myth number 4, Agile coaching takes a long time to see results. Well, it can do, but not always. What we have to do is dance in the moment, understand where the people or the person we're working with is and help them come up with the best action for them. That may take a long time. It may be now. That's not on us. That's for them to own and understand. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.